This is my 2019 Caddy Maxi. I don't normally do videos on this because it's in warranty still with Volkswagen, so I have it serviced there with them. But they did say it needed some brake pads, so I was just going to do brake pads and I weren't going to do a video on it. But when I took the discs off, as you can see, hardly any lip and they're like new, but on the inside they're all corroded quite badly. You should have a braking surface like that size. It's all corroded on that edge in there. I only noticed because when I took the pads out, don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I could see that the pads were like had a lip. They've just been sat in rain while I've been stripping them, but they've got a lip on the pad, so the pad was uneven. So that's how I knew that the inner of the disc was worn. But Volkswagen probably couldn't tell because of the back plate covers the disc and the caliper, which obviously should go here. So they couldn't see the inside. So I've stripped them and I thought, oh, I might as well do a video, because now I've took the calipers off, I might as well paint them. So I've put a brake pipe clamp onto the hose here, and I've took the discs off, the calipers off, and I'm going to paint them gold, because I always used to have gold on me RS 2000 and I like the look of them through the wheel. So I'm going to do a little video just painting the calipers and the discs, because I don't like to see the rusty disc through the wheel. So I'll show you what my old wheels look like. So I'll put a picture in of what my old discs and calipers look like. I'm going to try and get a colour similar. So I'll get them painted and we'll get them fit. It's only going to be a short video, and let's see how it goes. I'll put a picture in of what my RS 2000 look like, and that's the look that I'm going to go for. I'm just trying to get them the similar colour gold. I think it was a Ford colour before. I'll see what the paint shop's got. So I'll put that in, and then I'll just do a quick video painting them and what it looks like when I've fitted them. So these are the calipers off the caddy. I've already rubbed them down, sanded them, give them a quick sand down, and they're in etching primer. And these are just ear plugs that I shove in the holes, stop the paint going into the threads. That's the same, just an ear plug on that one. So they're ready in the brackets. I just give them a wire wheel in the drill. I'm going to do the discs now. The discs have come. I've just masking tape that one up. I paint this edge, but it sometimes burns off. But I like to have this bit painted so it looks nice against your wheel and it matches your caliper. So I'll mask that one up, and then we're ready for getting the paint on, which is going to be a gold colour, which I've shown you earlier, which I used to have as my caliper colour on my RS 2000 years ago. And this is my painter's dog. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you don't get any hairs in paint when he paints them. So right, so I'm going to mask that disc up, and then we're going to get some primer on it, and then get them painted, and hopefully get them back on car. got a bit of extra primer on, so we're now going to just set the gun up and then away we go. So this is the gold that I've chosen, nice Isuzu gold. I just hope it's the similar colour to what I used to use. I'm thinking it might be a bit dark, but we'll see what it looks like when it's on. Might look nice. The other gold was like really light gold. We'll see what it's like and when it's mixed and when it's on. So that's now 2 coats of gold. First coat I did at 2 bar, and then the second coat I did at 3 bar pressure. Apparently it makes the metallics come to the top, so we won't be able to tell really till we get the lacquer on. It's not a bad colour, it's a bit darker than what I had before, but they just look a bit more cleaner. Just so when they're on it, they just look a bit better behind wheels. So I'll get my suit on, get the clear mixed, I'll get them cleared and get my mask on and see what they look like when they've dried. So that's it now. They've had 2 coats of lacquer, 2 coats of the gold, and you can now put my light on it. Hopefully you can see, you can just see it metallic in it. So hopefully they should look nice when they're on. Oh, a lot nicer than what they did. So I just need to get them built up now and get them on. This I've done as well now. Yeah. Get them built up, get them bled, and then that's the Volkswagen done. Like I said, I don't normally do much on the caddy because it's under warranty anyway. It's just that Volkswagen said that these pads needed doing, but then I found that the disc needed doing. So that's it. So we'll get them built up and then I'll just show you them when they're on, so you can see them through bronze wheels on. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. So I've now fitted the brakes. I fitted them last night. I've added some pictures in, but late last night, so I just fit the brakes after they're painted. Just some little bits on this that'll clean off now when I brake. I might just give them a clean after I've done videos, to be honest. Just get the last little bits of masking tape off. So now I'm bleeding the brakes. I've already bled the rears, and I've started from the furthest point away from the master cylinder. So I've did that rear, the far rear, I've done this front, and now we're going to bleed this front. And I use this brake bleeder. I mean you can get from anywhere, you can get different brands, but I think I got this one off Temu, which still works quite well. So what I actually do is I suck all the fluid, the old fluid, out of the master cylinder with a syringe, so then you're not having to pump all that fluid. I think there were three or four syringes worth of fluid out of there. To do a full change you'd have to pump that all the way through your pipework to get it out the back. So what I do is I suck that out and then I fill it with this bleeder with fresh, so you've only got to clear the pipe out then. So I've done 3 brakes already, and that's the amount that I've got out, which is probably too much, but I like to make sure I've got all brand new fluid to every wheel. And then you pump this up to 1 bar or just under, and that then puts the pressure on the fluid, so when you crack the nipple it'll just self bleed rather than the old fashioned way of having somebody pump your pedal for you. So I'm going to bleed this one, and then that's the brakes all bled up and done then. I've removed the dust cap off the brake nipple, so I've already removed that. Then you crack that off. You can see now the fluid coming down the pipe with the air in. Hopefully you can see the air. I just keep spraying it with a bit of brake cleaner so that any brake fluid that runs down the calipers not taking all the paint off. Plenty of air coming out now. So we'll leave that running for a little bit. Just just get some clear fluid. I mean, now it's only got to come from the master cylinder down to here, which is only a short amount. But because we've got the calipers off, there's quite a bit of air in the pipe. That should be plenty. Nice and clear and no air bubbles coming through. On it, that's the best I can for now. But what I tend to do now is the nipple's closed, but there's still pressure in this pipe, so I slacken that off first. You can just hear the air come out. So then now the fluid is coming down the pipe. Otherwise, if you just take the pipe off here, it spurts fluid out everywhere. And then I nip that back up then. Put that back on there. And give the nipple a nip. Give it a spray. Then I'll fit the dust cap. So now that's bled, just release the pressure. So what I'll have to do now is that master cylinder will be full to the brim of brake fluid. So when I've taken that off, I'll just suck some out with the syringe again to get it to correct level. But having all brand new pads, we can get it right on the cherry. I won't bother showing you that because it's a bit fiddly and dirty. But just make sure you clean all your brake fluid up, otherwise it'll take paint off. And that's it. We'll just show you what wheels are on, and that's job done. So that is it, all done, torqued up. They just look, I think, much cleaner and nicer through the wheel, rather than seeing this going rusty. Oh, the bolts, I need to do something with them really. Right, see if we can get some black ones. Yeah, I think they look nice now. Just nice and clean. So that's it. Covers back on, level. Covers back on, levels to correct level. All cleaned. So it's done with brake cleaner I'll obviously give under the bonnet a clean while it's like this, because I can't leave it like that. And that's it. So thanks for watching the video I didn't intend doing, but like and subscribe if you like what I do. There's other bits to be done on Transporter. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.